Have you ever thought about whether she's giving you hints, or whether you're making too much of what she does? At times, the signals are very clear, but most guys miss them because they're not looking at the right ones. To help you understand them better, let's look at 6 surefire signs that a woman wants to sleep with you through the lens of Stoicism. If you know what to look for, you can't miss these minor signs. Stay tuned, because figuring them out could change the way you think about love for good. Sign 1. Eye contact that lingers. Making eye contact is one of the most important ways to communicate without words. If a woman looks at you for longer than normal, it means she's more than just interested. It means she's physically attracted to you. As part of Stoicism, we learn to notice and pay attention to small things in our surroundings. This is a great example of this. Imagine that you're talking to someone and she doesn't look away after a few seconds. Instead, she locks eyes with you, making the moment last longer than planned. This longing look isn't happening by accident. It's on purpose. It shows that you want to connect with someone in a way that goes beyond words. It's like she's welcoming you into her space and asking you in silence to feel the attraction between you two. She might even smile or lighten her face, making it more personal so that words are less important. For a man who is silent, making this kind of eye contact takes calm awareness. Stay calm and consistent in your level of controlled confidence. Don't get upset or overthink the issue. Don't quickly look away or act without thinking. Let the eye contact last for a while, showing that you're just as interested as she is. It's important to be in the present moment and pay attention to what other people are telling you, as taught by Stoicism. The long look is her way of seeing how aware you are and how well you can return her energy. She's waiting for you to pick up on the hint without her having to say it out loud. It's a careful dance of attraction. So remember that when she looks at you with those eyes, it's an offer. Don't freak out. Just look her in the eyes and let your confidence carry you. Sign 2. Touch that feels intentional. Touch is one of the most important ways that people show they are interested in each other without words. If a woman touches you on purpose, it's not just a friendly act. It means she feels safe with you and wants to see how far she can go with physical contact. The important thing is what the touch was meant to do. Stoicism teaches us to pay attention to the present and see things that other people might miss. You can tell a woman is testing you by feeling her touch last just a second longer than normal, or by the way she keeps making small moves to touch you. Think about the time she puts her hand on your arm, brushes her fingers against your shoulder, or rests her hand on your knee for a moment while you're talking. These movements aren't just random. They're her way of showing that she's interested and letting you know that she's okay with getting closer to you. Stoicism not only helps us control our emotions, but it also makes us smarter. It teaches us not to act on impulse, but to figure out what other people are trying to say or do. A man who is calm doesn't get excited when he is touched. Instead, he sees the touch for what it is, a sign that she likes him and wants to take the relationship further. Even though these touches may not seem important, how often they happen and where they happen are very important. It's more than a friendly act if she keeps finding reasons to touch you. It's an open door. Even though Stoicism tells you to keep your cool, that doesn't mean you should turn down her request. You can handle the situation with confidence if you stay calm and aware. Sign 3. She starts private talks. It's a big sign that a woman is really interested in you when she actively looks for chances to talk to you alone. It's not just a way for her to avoid being distracted. It's also a sign that she wants a closer relationship, possibly even one that involves touching. She wants to build a closer relationship with you when she tries to pull you away, or make time for just the two of you in a social setting. Think about the time she says you should go outside for some fresh air, ask to go get coffee by yourself, or even start a text chat late at night when no one else is around. They're not doing these things by accident. They're trying to get your full attention. Stoicism shows us how important it is to know ourselves and be clear with other people. A guy who is calm knows that when a woman asks for privacy with him, she is showing that she is open to getting closer without other people seeing. By starting these private times, she's seeing what will happen. She's wondering if you'd be interested in her in return and want to get to know her better. She might not say that she wants you directly, but the fact that she wants to be alone is a strong sign. It's an open call to get to know each other better in a more private setting. At these times, it's important to be calm. Hold on to reality, stay calm, and pay attention. Don't jump to conclusions too quickly, but see the chance that's there. One sign of Stoic knowledge is being able to tell when someone wants to get closer while keeping your cool. Sign 4. Body language that shows flirtation. One of the most subtle but strong signs of attraction is flirty body language. If a woman wants to get to know you better on a sexual level, her body will tell you before she says anything. Stoicism tells us to pay close attention to what people do without saying anything, because it often shows how they really feel. What then should you look for? First, pay attention to how she stands in relation to you. If she moves in the same way you do, or leans in closer when you talk, it means she's at ease and wants to connect with you. By leaning in, you can break down the wall between personal space and closeness without saying a word. Stoicism teaches us to keep our cool, which lets us notice these small changes in her body language without getting angry or upset. The way she plays with her hair or touches her face is another important sign. Even though these movements look harmless, they are really unconscious ways of showing nervous energy. When a woman likes someone, she often pays more attention to how she looks and may fix her hair or move around a little in a flirty way. After that, there's how she stands with her legs or feet. If her legs are crossed and she's looking at you, it's a sign that she's interested. The body often gets what it wants. She also often makes deliberate eye contact and then smiles or tilts her head slightly, which is a sign that she wants to talk more. As a Stoic, it's important to keep your cool and stay grounded while you pick up on these signs. Do not act too quickly. When you have confidence and patience, you can read her cues and react in a way that makes her interested in you and makes you want to be with her. The important thing is to watch without getting attached and only move when it's time. Sign 5. She often tells you how nice you look. Most people know that compliments are a form of flattery, but they also have a greater meaning when it comes to attraction. It's usually a sign that a woman is paying extra attention to how you look and, more importantly, how you make her feel when she says nice things about you. These comments are more personal and happen more often than compliments about a new shirt or shoes. They hint at her physical and emotional attraction. Stoicism tells us not to care about what other people say, but that doesn't mean we should ignore what they're trying to say. If a woman says nice things about your body, smile, or even the way you walk, It's a subtle way for her to say she likes you on a deeper level. These comments aren't just about how pretty someone is. They often show interest and admiration. She likes how sure of yourself you are, how you carry yourself, and how you act. You may notice that these comments are more meaningful when they come at cozy times, or when there are only the two of you. She might say something like, "You always smell so good," or she might say something about how well you dress. These kinds of comments are her way of getting to know you better, and showing that she's becoming more interested in you. Stoicism is the practice of being aware and smart without trying to show off. Take these comments as possible signs that she wants you, but don't let them get you down. She's telling you how to get her attention, but a man who is cool doesn't let that make him feel better about himself. He just accepts it, stays calm, and lets his natural confidence do the rest. Sixth sign, she talks about sexual things in chat. When a woman starts to bring up sexual topics or hints during your talks, it's one of the clearest signs that she wants to be close to you. Something like this doesn't just happen, it's a planned move. When women want something, they usually aren't as direct as men are. By bringing up sexual topics, she's testing the waters. She wants to know how you feel about the idea and if it makes you feel good. This doesn't mean she'll talk about sex right away, but she might hint at it or say something funny to see how you react. From a Stoic point of view, it's important to keep your cool and pay attention to how you're reacting. Stoicism teaches us to stay in charge of our feelings and wants instead of letting them take over. A guy who is calm stays grounded when a woman talks about sexual things, not too eager to join the talk, but also not shy away from it either. Instead, he carefully listens, watches her body language, and then replies with thought. She might tell a funny story with a flirty undertone, or she might talk about something sexy from a movie or song. These feelings of ease and openness are signs that she wants the same from you. If you answer quietly and with confidence, it will show her that you're an adult who isn't easily upset by these kinds of things. Being smart is important here. Stoicism helps you see that the fact that she's talking about sexual things with you is an opportunity to get to know her better. It's a green light, but you need to be patient and careful to get there, which is something a calm man is good at. Being calm and interested in what she has to say shows her that you care about more than just her body and understand her signs on a deeper, more aware level. Stoicism is not about ignoring the signs that other people send. It's about learning how to handle them. Philosophy tells us that we can't change other people or how they act, but we can change how we react to them. It's important to think this way when it comes to relationships and desire. If you see any of these 6 things in a woman, know that she's probably trying to tell you something clear, one that wants to connect with you more deeply. But this is where being calm is very important. A real Stoic doesn't charge in or run after someone. He watches carefully and waits for the right time. Then, when it's time, he moves with confidence and calm. When you look at attraction through the lens of Stoicism, you make choices that are clear. This is because you are not rushing things or getting caught up in your feelings. That's okay. You don't need to run after approval because you trust the process. Since she's already interested, there's no need to push things. As with everything else, timing is very important. Now, if you thought this breakdown of Stoicism and desire was helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to make sure you always know about all of our posts about Stoicism and how it can be used in everyday life, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't forget to press the bell to make sure you never miss a video. There is a lot more to learn about people when you look at them through the lens of Stoicism. If you want to see more, just wait for the next video. Show intro. Equal sign, 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 equal sign. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the next part of this video, we're diving deep into a topic that's not only interesting, but essential for building a meaningful relationship. Understanding what women truly want in moments of intimacy. Spoiler alert, it's about way more than just physical attraction. So, whether you're looking to strengthen your connection, improve communication, or just learn something new, stick around, because I'm about to share 9 key qualities that can take your relationship to the next level. Let's get into it. Alright, let's be real. The world is full of distractions, and sometimes relationships can feel like a series of checklists and routines. But the secret sauce to lasting connection, emotional presence. So, let's start with that. 1. Emotional presence. Being emotionally present isn't just about putting your phone down. Though hey, that's a great start. It's about truly showing up. It means listening, paying attention, and being fully engaged with your partner. Think about it. Have you ever had a conversation where you could tell someone wasn't really there? Not great, right? Women value partners who are mentally and emotionally in the moment, not thinking about work emails or scrolling on social media. When you're fully present, it shows that you value the experience and, more importantly, your partner. 2. Patience and self-control. Next up, let's talk patience and self-control. Now, this isn't just about waiting patiently at a restaurant. This is about being considerate during intimate moments. It's not a race, folks. Rushing through things can make your partner feel like their needs don't matter. But taking your time, that's where you show that you care. It's about making the moment feel shared and special, like it's a journey you're on together. Trust me, patience isn't just a virtue. It's a relationship game changer. Show self-control and take your time. It'll mean the world to your partner and strengthen the trust between you two. 3. Respect boundaries. Okay, let's get real with the next one. Boundaries. Everyone has them, and they're super important. Respecting boundaries means listening and knowing where the line is. It's not about pushing or testing those limits, but honoring them. Think of it as a way to show that you're trustworthy and respectful. When your partner feels that you understand and respect their boundaries, it builds a deeper sense of safety and connection. 4. Open communication. Let's talk communication. It's not just talking, it's open talking. It's being honest, clear, and understanding each other. Have you ever had a moment where you didn't speak up about what you needed or wanted? That can lead to misunderstandings and missed opportunities. Women appreciate a partner who communicates well, asks questions, and listens. Open communication helps clear up any confusion and makes intimate moments more enjoyable for both people. So remember, ask, listen, and be open. It's a win-win for everyone. 5. Genuine care. Now, this one's big. Showing genuine care. This isn't about grand gestures all the time. It's about the little things that show you're thinking of your partner. It could be a comforting touch, remembering something they said, or just being there when they need you. Women value a partner who is kind and compassionate, not just during the high points, but also when life gets tough. Genuine care builds a bond that lasts. 6. Balance and variety. Now, let's mix things up. Literally. Relationships thrive on a balance between comfort and novelty. Routine is good, but too much of the same thing can get boring. On the flip side, constant change can be overwhelming. Women appreciate a partner who can keep things fresh, but balanced. It could be trying a new activity together, or adding small surprises. The key is to keep things interesting while maintaining a stable emotional connection. Remember, it's about the right mix of let's try something new. And I love our cozy movie nights. Keep it balanced, and you're good to go. 7. Empathy. Empathy, it's not just a buzzword. It's about really understanding how your partner feels. If they're stressed, excited, or even a little nervous, empathy means you get it, and you're there for them. Women appreciate partners who can connect emotionally, who don't just nod, but actually feel with them. It shows that you care about their experience and are in it together. This is where active listening comes in, making sure you're present and responsive. 8. Aftercare and appreciation. Alright, now let's talk about aftercare. You might be thinking, isn't that just for movies? Nope, it's a real thing, and it matters. Aftercare is all about showing appreciation and reinforcing that emotional connection after an intimate moment. It's not just about what happens during the moment, but how you follow up. A simple hug, talking, or even just being there makes a huge difference. It's a way to show your partner that you value not just the physical connection, but the emotional one too. Pro tip: take that moment after to express gratitude or just be present. It builds trust and shows that you truly care. 9. Emotional resilience. Last but definitely not least, emotional resilience. Life throws curveballs, and relationships have their ups and downs. Being emotionally stable means handling challenges calmly and being a source of support for your partner. Women value partners who can stay composed and strong, especially during tough times. This isn't about being emotionless, it's about navigating emotions with a clear mind and a supportive heart. It creates a safe space where your partner knows they can rely on you, making the relationship stronger. So, there you have it. 9 key qualities that make intimacy meaningful and lasting. Remember, it's not just about being there physically, it's about showing up with your whole self. These principles aren't complicated, but they do take awareness and effort. And the reward, a relationship that's not just good, but amazing. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share with a friend, and subscribe for more insights on building better connections. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.